Hello, and thanks for joining me. I'm TheSkepTick, filling in for David John Wellman, who is far too busy spending time with his guinea pigs to bother with the likes of you. Today we have two special guests, a Christian and a Muslim, who have agreed to be interviewed about their faith. Gentlemen, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, jinx. Okay, so the main question I have is, how do you know your religion is true?
Because the Holy Spirit speaks directly to me and assures me that it is true.
Oh, okay. You're going to keep doing that then?
Doing what?
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just work with that. So, you say your experience of your God justifies your belief.
Yes.
But doesn't the other guy say the same thing about his deity?
Yes.
So how do you know that the other guy isn't having a genuine experience?
Well, his experience of the divine is nothing like mine. It differs in several respects. My exact type of experience is more rational. It is unmistakable and self-authenticating.
Okay, so since you both say that, how do we decide between the two?
Well, at this point, we turn to the arguments.
So you evaluate your God and his God according to arguments and evidence. And if you found that the other guy had better arguments and evidence, then you would change your mind, right?
Well, no, because I have the assurance of the Holy Spirit, and that overrides any worldly arguments.
But look, the other guy is saying the same thing about himself, just with a different proper noun.
I'm sure he is.
So the other guy can't be swayed? Then what's the point?
Well, that's just it. He can be swayed, because he is not really experiencing the Holy Spirit. He only thinks he is. So if he is rational, the arguments will sway him.
Okay, but again, the other guy is saying exactly the same thing about you.
Naturally.
So if the other guy's having a false experience, how do you know you're not?
Because the Holy Spirit assures me that it's not false.
All right. So from my perspective, here in the middle, there is no objective way to tell between your two claims to personal experience. How do we proceed? How do I, a third party, decide which one of you's correct?
I'm glad you asked. Here are some arguments for Christianity that I think are really convincing.
I've seen those arguments many times and they're not compelling.
That doesn't mean that God doesn't exist, only that I'm a poor apologist. In the end, whether you believe in him or not, God will still hold you accountable.
And if I decide that the other guy's arguments are more compelling than yours?
God will still hold you accountable.
Really? Even for an honest mistake?
You have to understand there is no such thing. People never refuse to come to God for rational reasons, only for emotional reasons.
So when I say I have rational reasons for rejecting God, and in particular, your God, I'm lying?
Frankly, yes.
And the same is true for the guy who worships the other one, right?
Of course.
So you're calling each other liars?
Well, look, I have nothing but respect for my Muslim friend. I just think that he's wrong.
No, but the other guy is rejecting your faith because he has immediate awareness of the existence of his deity through personal experience. What could be more rational than that?
He's wrong. He does not have awareness of his false God. He may think he does, but he doesn't.
Okay, help me understand this. How is an immediate personal experience of your deity an experience that is unmistakable and self-authenticating? Something that you can possibly be wrong about?
Well, if he is truly having an experience beyond himself, then he is being tempted by Iblis, the evil one.
Okay, just so you know, the other guy's accusing you of talking to the evil one.
Of course I'm not.
How do you know?
Because the Holy Spirit assures me that I'm not.
Okay, you know what? I think in the end, whether you call it the witness of the Holy Spirit or the witness of Allah, we're going to have to reject personal experience as being something that grants rational warrant for believing in your religion, because you two are clearly using the same basic methodology to reach the exact opposite conclusions. And that tells me that the methodology cannot be relied upon to be veridical to any gods that may exist.
That's ridiculous. We are nothing alike.
Okay then, gentlemen, thanks for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and share it, and subscribe to David John Wellman. If you enjoyed my humble contributions, check out my own channel, TheSkepTick, for some other critically thinking content. And if you have some questions you'd like to ask of our Christian and Muslim friends, leave a comment below. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm TheSkepTick, and as David would say, the rest is up to you.